Wow. Listen, I'm here this morning. Good morning. Good morning. Wow. It's a time in the land. Listen, in just a moment, we're going to continuing talking about thriving, continuing talking about thriving. But I want you to go ahead and tag somebody. I want you to drop the name in the comments. Whew, I'm out of breath. I had to rush through traffic this morning. Not. But listen, Monday Matters. This is our first Monday Matters for the year. To thrive or not to thrive. I'll be right back. I am here and I am back. Wow. Monday Matters, to thrive or not to thrive. Listen, I felt like I wasn't thriving at all this morning. Who seems like I'm in third gear, not going anywhere or shift. I tried to learn how to drive a stick shift one time. And boy, listen, my sister Connie tried to give me the lesson. And after about probably 10 tries, she was like, no, ma'am, get out, get out. So to thrive or not to thrive, I did not thrive with that stick shift. Never learned how to drive it. Connie, I'm blaming you. No patience with me on that. But to thrive or not to thrive, to go forward, to grow, I did not grow in that area. There are some things we're going to grow in, and there are some things we are not, people. But to thrive or not to thrive, to go forward or not go forward. Let me go ahead and give you Psalms 1 through 3 is going to be the focus scripture. But I'm actually just want to read that third verse in your hearing. That person. What person? That person, that blessed one, you got to go back and read 1 through 3, is like a tree planted by streams of water, which yields its fruit in its season, and whose leaf does not wither. Whatever they do prospers. To thrive or not to thrive this morning. Wow, I told y'all I was struggling to thrive this morning. Woo, things just wasn't turning my way, going my way, like that stick shift lesson that my sister Connie gave me, and it didn't work. But to thrive or not to thrive, vigorously grow, to go forward. Listen, people, on this Monday Matters, and we deal with things that matter, things that are going to help us get through the day, the week, the month. Oh, it's January. It's my celebration month. It's my birth month. It's January. It's the first month of the year. Yes, I'm dating it all through here, Elder. It's January. Everybody's saying it's time for a new start. It's time to go and glow and grow and thrive. And hey, let's go, man. All these resolutions to thrive or not to thrive. Are you going to do it? Are you going to grow to thrive or not to thrive? Are you going to be like that tree planted by streams of water? If a tree is planted by streams of water, it's getting all the nourishment it needs. And it's planted by the stream, so nothing is blocking it from the sun. It's getting everything it needs to have to grow. And so, are you getting what you need? Do you have everything in place that you need? Sometimes, we as people, we've got to make sure that we've got things in place to prosper, to go forward, to grow. Have you lined up what needs to happen this week already? Even if you know your job, or most Monday Matters, I'm talking to those folks that are going on out in the workforce. But even in your lives, is everything set to go forward? Have you done your dirty laundry so you have clean clothes? Wow, to those parents, you had the weekend, and I know you're working hard, but train those children to wash those clothes, to get those uniforms ready, so you're not struggling when Monday morning comes to thrive or not to thrive, to go forward or not to go forward. Listen, simply said, to live or not to live. Are you going to live or are you going to die? Listen, I shall live and shall not die. I shall go forward and grow and glow, people. Listen, When you're guided away from, and I got to go back and give you just a little bit. It said, blessed is the one who does not walk in step with the wicked, or stand in the way that sinners take, or sit in the company of mockers. Okay? Not going in the way that sinners take. Don't go that same route, because when you're guided away from those things, that means you're coming away from toxicity. You're coming away from things that are toxic, things that are dangerous, things that can kill and not allow you to live. Wow. Things or persons who aren't good for you, to live or not to live, to thrive or not to thrive. Sometimes we've got so much garbage and baggage and other stuff hanging on to us, we can't grow. Get it off you and be like that tree by the streams of waters that's steadily being nourished. So sometimes you got to get those things in place that will nourish your growth. How am I going to go forward? How am I going to do better on my job? How am I going to make it this week? How am I going to make this thing happen? What am I going to do? Hey, nobody's delivering groceries for your nourishment to your door unless you ordered them. They're not going to just show up. So listen, you need to be in a good position to make it. And you got to sometimes do some things, move some things out of the way, and change your strategy and go forward. But you got to make sure you're in a good position to make it, to be okay, to be successful, to thrive, to be that him or her, that person that's by the stream, that's planted like a tree by the streams of water. That means you're working it. You're doing everything you can do to thrive. Go forward. And while you're doing it, let your light so shine. Because let me tell you, one of the things I taught my daughter was respect. And it will take you a long way. When you don't have a pot, y'all know what those folks used to say to, when you don't have grocery in your cupboard, when your gas needle is like right there, you don't know how you're going to even put gas in your car because your paycheck isn't due in 3 or 4 days. Respect will cause you to thrive, because somebody will notice without knowing. Did you get that? Notice without knowing. Somebody will feel in the spirit that you need something. God will bless their spirit, and then they in turn will bless you. To thrive or not to thrive. How can I go forward and I don't have what I need? How can I produce and I don't have the tools to produce? Well, I've got to get those tools. And how can I produce with those tools if I don't pick them up and use them? I got to put my tools or my gifts to work, to thrive or not to thrive. Am I going to thrive? Am I going to live or not live? Am I going to be successful or not successful? So Monday matters. I want you to go forward. I want you to think about, hey, what's going to be the best avenue today? What's going to be the best road today? What's going to be the best route today? Even if I'm facing adversity, how am I going to come out on top? Doing the right thing, okay? To thrive or not to thrive this morning. Be like that tree planted by streams of water. But the big part of that is because you will yield your fruit in your season. And you won't miss your season. You will see that season coming and you'll be prepared. I'm telling you, get ready, because your leaves won't wither. And whatever you decide to do, he says, I'll give you the desires of your heart if you delight yourself in me. Whatever you do shall prosper. Wow. Guys, that's my time. Wow. Listen, but I want to leave you with this. Somebody said, never put off till tomorrow what you can do today. Go ahead and start working it today. Working the plan now while you're putting things in place. I want you to shine, because the person who needs to see your light to find their way out of darkness might not be here tomorrow. So I want you to go ahead and start today. Wow, listen, I've got something coming. Hey, hey, something's coming, and it's going to be targeting teachers Thursday. Might be once a month, might be twice a month, but look forward to it. Psalms 3, 1 and 3. I want you to read it. But listen, before I go, I'm going to go ahead and have my first cup with you of this year. My first cup with you today, my apple cinnamon. That's one of my favorites. But I want you to start off and have yourself with me a cup of positivity. God bless you. I'll see you next time.